to a very, very special Fitz on Flix. This week we're going to talk about the best movies of 2009. The very best we saw, the 10 best I saw, 10 best you saw. Murph, hello. And
Hi.
let's kick it off. You want us to go to number 10?
Number 10. Okay, away we go. It's a movie by Sam Mendes, and you got John Krasinski and Maya Rudolph as expectant parents, and they're going across the country and things, and they're looking for advice on how to raise a kid, and they meet people that are wacky, and it's funny, poignant, and very sweet. Good job.
It's pretty good. My number 10, Antichrist. I know it was in my worst movies of the year too, because I'm really torn about this movie. The more I think about it, some days I love it, some days I hate it. There is no in between. Yeah, the beginning's so bad, but the end is so disgusting. I've never seen anything so sadistic, and something that awful is gotta be kind of good. So I'm saying Antichrist. Check it out. You might hate it, but you might love it. Murph, number 9.
All right, number 9 is District 9. This is a movie with aliens in Africa. They're living in shanty towns. And then there's a guy, Charlton Copley, this is his first movie. Great job. Very human, alien aspects of this movie. Very realistic, and I really enjoyed it.
Alright, my number 9, alien movie too though. It's called Star Trek. I'm not a Trekkie. I didn't like the original series. I didn't like the original movies. But this movie just got me so excited and into it. It had action, it had romance, the acting was great, and I'm all about it. And I don't know, maybe I'm a Trekkie now. I don't care. I love Star Trek. Star Trek, number 9. Murph, number 8?
Number 8 is a movie called Observe and Report.
Oh,
this has got
great.
Seth Rogen as a mall cop, and he's just a badass. He's a little crazy. Jody Hill wrote this, and he crosses so many lines in this movie. It's funny, it's wrong, not for kids.
No.
Very funny and shocking.
Shocking. You know what the shocking? My number 8, how good it was. Extract, movie from Mike Judge. The guy gave us Office Space. How are you going to make a movie as good or possibly even better? Well, you make a movie called Extract. The first movie, I think this movie was like tailor-made for Jason Bateman. He's in so many movies where he's not great. In this movie, he's phenomenal. This was just completely laugh-out-loud funny. I loved everything about Extract, and I actually learned about Extract itself. I learned it's not a drink, but it's a kind of flavoring thing. You taught me that last time. Extract, I loved it. Murph?
Jason Bateman, you're usually good in everything. Don't listen to him.
Oh, well.
Okay, my number 7 is I Love You Man. This is Paul Rudd and Jason Segel. Paul Rudd needs a best man for his wedding, and he meets Jason Segel. They have a nice bromance. It's very funny. It's very sweet, and you would like it if you rented it tomorrow.
Completely sweet. I love it too. My number 7, Fantastic Mr. Fox. Honestly, Wes Anderson, this guy, I mean, the guy's given us things like Rushmore, he's given us the Royal Tenenbaums, now he's given us this animated stop-motion thing with foxes, starring George Clooney and Meryl Streep. My God, this movie was fun from start to finish, nothing but clever. Nothing but clever. About a fox, he needs to get some stuff, he's stealing things, people are trying to kill him, he has a family he's trying to raise, and I loved it. Mr. Fox, fantastic, Mr. Fox. You're number 7. Thanks.
Right, that's
6.
a good one.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Watchmen. Zack Snyder made this movie. It's got superheroes. It's based on a graphic novel, and it's good to see a superhero movie with real violence. It's dirty. It's down and dirty.
Female nudity.
Female nudity. Lots of sex.
Yep.
This movie is very good for anybody that likes this kind of stuff.
Ugh. And who doesn't love that kind of stuff? Who else won't love my number 6, Adventureland? You think Kristen Stewart's best movie of the year. I mean, she was in Twilight, but Adventureland, so much better. From the makers of Superbad, I was expecting one kind of movie, but I wasn't expecting the heart this movie gave me. Everybody in it was wonderful. Jesse Eisenberg, who was also in an honorable mention, Zombieland, which was great this year.
Oh, yes.
He's phenomenal in it. Ryan Reynolds is phenomenal in it. Kristen Stewart, the aforementioned Kristen Stewart, wonderful in it. I loved everything about Adventureland. I think it will warm your heart. It certainly did mine. Number 5, Murph?
Mine too. Alright, number 5, gotta be the funniest movie I've seen in a few years, The Hangover. Zach Galifianakis, he stole the show here. Bradley Cooper was good. Todd Phillips made this movie. It's in Vegas. They wake up, they don't know what happened the night before, they have to put the piece together. Very clever, very funny. You gotta see The Hangover.
Great movie. You know what else is great?
What?
Okay, now I haven't seen this movie, but The Hurt Locker. I've been wanting to see it all year. It didn't come out on DVD in time, but I know it's going to be good, and I don't want to not put it on my list because, goddamn, I'll be so mad at myself afterwards when I see it, and I know it should have been number 5, so I'm going to put it there right now on just a wing and a prayer. Hurt Locker, excellent job. I can't wait to watch you. Number 4?
I would put that at 4.5 if I have one. Okay, good.
So
we're down to 4. A movie that you already mentioned, Star Trek. Like you said, action-packed, wasn't a huge Star Trek fan growing up, but I'm a big J.J. Abrams fan, and he did a really original movie here. This is the only movie of the year that I watched, and I wanted to go right back in there, but I didn't have enough money.
That's right.
I would have seen it again.
I would have seen it again too. I'm with you on that. I'm also with you on my number 4 because that was on your list already. Observe and Report, the most impolitically correct movie of the year. Anna Faris is the funniest woman working in Hollywood. I mean, the whole cast is great, but she just steals it even from everyone. It's so beyond wonderful. I love this movie. Observe and Report. If you don't like it, you're a big baby. Murph, number 3.
All right, number 3 is Up in the Air. Jason Reitman did this movie, starring George Clooney, Anna Kendrick, Vera Farmiga. This movie I thought was really good. It's takes place in airplanes and on the ground, and it's got stuff. It's hard to explain. I don't have enough time, but it's really good, really good. And I know you didn't like it, so you don't.
That was all right. But you know what was really good? Number 3, Drag Me to Hell. You know what? Drag me to see this over and over again. This movie was the greatest movie. I mean, Sam Raimi, let me tell you something. Sam Raimi, this guy made the Evil Dead movies. He's most recently been doing the Spider-Man movies. Well, he's back to what he does best. Drag Me to Hell. You got old ladies who put curses, and you got fights, and you got blood, and you got Justin Long, who used to sell you encyclopedias or computers, but now he's making kick-ass movies. Drag Me to Hell, there is no way you're not going to like Drag Me to Hell. If you don't like it, cuckoo bananas to you. Murph, number 2.
All right, number 2 is a movie, Disney's Pixar, Up. This is a heartbreaking story about a guy who lives in a house. He wants to fly away. He's got balloons attached to his house. It's the saddest movie I've seen in years, but also it's uplifting, but it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful movie to see. See it with your kids if you have kids, or see it with your mom if you have a mom.
That's absolutely good point. Good point. You know what? Speaking of hearts feeling sad and happy and all that kind of good stuff, my number 2, 500 Days of Summer, the best love story I saw this year. Well, actually, is it? I don't know. Maybe my number 1 might be kind of a love story. But anyways, I'll tell you, 500 Days of Summer, my God, I've never seen a movie about a relationship so realistic, about the beginnings of a relationship and about the ends of a relationship. It was funny, it was sad, it was poignant, it had dancing. I loved everything about this. There was only one movie I liked better. Phenomenal 500 Days of Summer.
Okay, number 1, Quentin Tarantino's Inglourious Basterds. World War II flick, Nazis getting killed, scalped. Beautiful. Good job, Quentin. Best movie of the year.
No, my best movie of the year, you on your list, Pixar's Up. It made me cry like a little girl. Saddest movie, like you say, I've seen in years. Most beautiful movie I've seen in years. Pixar hit it out of the park like David Ortiz. Those were our best movies of 2009. We thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you next year, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.